Welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. Well, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. This is Phantom Liberty, the new story expansion for the game that was Cyberpunk 2077. And it is running a lot smoother than it used to. I can actually record this at 1440p. That's amazing. That's genuinely impressive. I'm still not really holding too far above 60 FPS, but I mean, it looks impressive and it runs reasonably smoothly. I haven't had too many problems with stuttering, only occasional here and there. So they've done a lot of work with this thing. It's very impressive. And we are heading into the story, the expansion that is Phantom Liberty. And now, I've already been approached by Songbird. That happens as soon as you load in the game, so I slightly forgot to record that bit. But she's someone with a problem and thinks V can help out and wants to meet us down in Dogtown. So I've got something to do, and that will be in Dogtown, which I'm heading to Arasaka Central here. That's over here, which was... It doesn't look like a very large area, but I guess we'll find out. It's supposed to be heavily expanded from the original game. I don't think I remember exploring much around here. Oh, by the way, I still haven't done that gig for Mr. Hands down here. So I've got to do that, and you know, I'll get to the actual expansion of Phantom Liberty shortly. But first things I want to do is go over one or two of the changes that were made in the 2.0 update, and some general getting to grips before we actually continue on with Phantom Liberty. First thing, I think I've got to do a bit of housekeeping. Where am I? You'll notice I'm level 30. So when it comes to the game... Cannot skip time right now, that's fine. When it comes to where I am in the game, I have reloaded. I'm playing as my V. You'll notice I have reloaded my playthrough save. I am not starting a new game. I am re-entering the game from a slightly earlier point in my playthrough. I am not starting from just before you meet Hanako, or you go speak with Hanako. I am starting from, well, I'm starting from just after Pyramid Song, so just after I've, well, not to put too fine a point on it, finalized everything with Judy. So I'm level 30. I haven't yet gone to the parade. On the other hand, actually, now I'm getting some serious frame losses. This is not normal. It might be my recording software, but I did test it while recording. There you go, it's clearing up a bit now. So I haven't gone to Japantown with Takamura yet. I've got a fair bit of story to do. But I'm ways into it that I'm not starting from scratch here. Let's go this way. So, that's about where I am. I have... What was I going to do? Yes, oh yeah. So, I've already reattributed my skills, and you can see what I've done here. I've basically gone through and tried to replicate roughly how it was before in the previous playthrough, but of course a lot of the skills are very different, and there's some fundamental differences to how this game functions now. I've put a little bit into body. I've got a lot of health regeneration skills. I've increased my nimbleness and my parkour ability. I've got some dash skills and some skills that make me a bit more, agile in combat. Reflexes was one of my main focuses. I've also got a little bit of vehicle upgrades. There's a whole new vehicle system, including a vehicle combat system, which I haven't really had a chance to try out much, but I guess we'll get a chance to do more of that. And of course I've done some upgrades to assault rifles and SMGs, which are my primary weapon of choice. I don't actually have much in pistols, do I? Where were pistols, by the way? I put a little bit into technical ability for health items and cyberware to focus on that, and I kind of want to do, like, maybe I'll go, like, hard into Edge Run, try to get Edge Runner. But, we'll see. This isn't how I'm leaving it for the rest of the game. You know, I'll level up, presumably, in the DLC. And I've got a little bit in intelligence, none in cool, as per my original playthrough. I haven't changed any of my actual, attributes. So, this works a little differently. You don't get actual, like, breach protocol options or anything like that anymore. These are primarily to increase your ability to quick hack, not necessarily give you things like, for instance, the ability to shut down all the cameras anymore. That's, when you breach protocol, that's gone entirely. As far as I can tell, breach protocol itself is just not a thing anymore. So anyway, you can see how I've spec'd like that. And all this remains the same. That's where I was at level 30. So, before I do anything, I would like to quickly go and speak to Vic. Because there's a whole new Cyberware system. Oh, look how shiny the ground is. Very damp at the moment. There's a whole new Cyberware system which I want to have a look at properly, and I think I need to do some editing to my Cyberware, maybe get an upgraded chip, or Cyberdeck, or a few other things, if I can afford them. I'm not really rolling in it at the moment, but it's new. So I'm gonna head to Vic's, because I always head to Vic's. I like the idea that I have a specific Ripperdoc that I always go to, so, and that's Vic. I haven't really explored around much in terms of Cyberware, but I'm gonna head to him first, and we're gonna have a look at the new Cyberware system. Because I was asked to do that by, when I first loaded into 2.0, and I just sort of avoided spoiling myself any actual mission or story-related content. I'm trying to come in as fresh as possible. So let's get to Vic's. Alright. Let's go chat with Vic. I'm just going to have a look into the Cyberware. I don't know how much Cyberware I can afford. How much? I've got $57,000 at the moment. I spent a bit of money on clothes. I did try to find a new look for V, but I still can't find anything I prefer to this. Really. There was one possibility, but I think it made her look a little too boyish, weirdly enough. Hello, Vic. Been a minute. How you doing? Apparently I haven't asked him this, but I know I have talked about this. So, and I don't want to change my appearance, so I need to think on replacing my implant. I'm pretty sure I've already asked him these questions, possibly in a later save. So let's just talk about replacing my implants.
Was thinking about swapping some chrome. Got any new toys?
Have a look.
Thank you. Alright. Apparently I need to reinstall some stuff. I know I still have things on me. Okay, Face Cyberware improves your vision and allows you to highlight environmental cues. That'll be the Kiroshi Optics. That's tier 4. Now, what you have is Cyberware capacity. And you can't apparently go above 131 until you've got an Edge Runner. It goes all the way up to that much, apparently. For the time being, we'll add Kiroshi Sentry Optics, which I already had. Apparently wants me to do this again, which was the original intro. Alright. Yes. The limit increases as you level up, acquire certain perks, and use Cyberware capacity shards. I can also upgrade to tier 4, which I'm already... Oh no, tier 4 plus for 10 tier 4 components. And hands, my ballistics coprocessor, which I still want. Technical ability attuned. Plus 0.01% ricochet damage, or plus 0.1%. Current total at 1.5%. Increases carrying capacity somehow. Yep, let's install that. Didn't cost me anything. Alright. Now my integumentary system. I have some subdermal armor, and that will actually, that's a new mechanic. Your armor level is associated only now to implants. Armor implants you install via the Ripperdocs. You can't get armor from clothes anymore, which is a mixed bag. I mean, it depends. I'd be more okay with it if it made it easier to purchase clothes, but it doesn't. kind of annoyingly, I still can't really hunt for, like, outfits easily. You still have to go from shop to shop, seeing what they've got, and if they haven't got something that sort of fits your style, you just gotta eat shit and die, I suppose. There's a lot more here now. Let's head back, and now we've got the full set. This is what I had installed before. Now I've got a Tetratronic Rippler Mark III. My frontal cortex has a RAM upgrade. My skeleton has titanium bones, and I still have... And I have the bionic joint. I also have the reinforced tendons for the double jump. So I can still do that. And adrenaline booster for my circulatory system. Let's have a look at the operating systems. I've got a Tetratronic Mark III, which is a tier 3 cyber deck. Requires a lot to upgrade to tier 4. Now, if I wanted to upgrade, say, to a tier 4... See, I've got Militech Falcon, that thing, which slows time by 70%. Now, that's just Cyberware. That's not a cyber deck. I need a cyber deck. My best are these level 4 cyber decks down here, and I definitely think I want to be upgrading that. I've got to look into, by the way, quick hacks I should think about developing or crafting. Now, Arasaka Mark IV, what's this one got? This is 16 usage, at 8 RAM, and can hold a total of 7 quick hacks. Now, these ones are roughly the same, actually. Slightly less RAM usage. Cyberware usage. But they have other things. So it also has a 10... requires, I think, 10 intelligence. So, turret-friendly mode and system overload, assist mode, things like that. What do these do differently? So it's the white text in the middle there. Allows you to perform quick hacks on enemies and devices while scanning. Plus 15% weapon damage against enemies affected by non-combat quick hacks, and plus 40% damage with combat quick hacks when immediately followed by a non-combat quick hack in the queue, which seems a little specific. Allows you to perform quick hacks on enemies, yeah. Enemies take 40% longer to trace your location. That might not be a bad thing. Minus 2% RAM cost for covert quick hacks, and plus 5% RAM cost for performing a takedown. Also allows turret-friendly mode and system overload. How much is this going to cost me? 46,000, so pretty much all of my money. I might leave the Tetratronic then. I can't afford an upgrade. Not without spending all of my money. I'll have to think about that. Can I install anything in my frontal cortex? I've got a RAM upgrade, which gives me plus 2 max RAM. Anything that would, like, synergize well with my build at present? Technical ability attuned to armor per attribute point. Current total is plus 7.5, so it would increase my armor by a little bit. Intelligence attuned. I mean, a lot of these would be good. That would increase self-ice. For 9,000? Let's go for it. Let's actually add this. That will increase my Cyberware cooldown per attribute point, giving me a total of minus 4.5 seconds. That might be really good. Plus, it gives me explosive damage resistance, melee damage resistance, and damage over time resistance. And automatically negates an enemy quick hack. Alright. Nervous system. Now, these cost another 10,000, so just careful. At least 10 to 20,000. 0.06, that's not enough. Crit chance per attribute point increases to 1.2% increase. That's not really much. Don't think I want to spend so much on this. See, this one, successful takedown grants. So if I take someone down, I get an increased headshot damage multiplier. That's 18,000. And that's useless because it's connected to cool attuned, and that's pointless for me. Reflexes attuned might be my best option. But there's not much in there. Most of these are cool attuned. So I've got one reflexes attuned, but they both cost 18,000. Let's leave that for the time being. $27,000. Alright, I don't think... Oh, excuse me. That's a problem. I don't think I have anything I want to do specifically, and I don't have a lot of money. So let's just go with a slight increase in cyberware. I don't want any arm upgrades. Can I do an upgrade on my legs? Upgrade to... How much would it cost to upgrade? 22 to upgrade to tier 4. And that would give me... Not much, really. A little bit of increased armor. And I could do that just with components. I don't necessarily need to... I don't think it's worth it, really. And my circulatory system, this one can upgrade to tier 4 for 22. 19% stamina, 17% stamina. It's very little, frankly. It's a lot for not much. I've only got 32 tier 4 components, so... Yeah. Alright, it's cool, but I'm not going to actually do much with it because I don't have that many resources. But that'll sort me for now. When I get a bit more money and components, I'll definitely do some serious upgrading. Alright, thanks, Vic. That's the new Cyberware system. It is quite a thing, and it's a bit extensive. It's... Certainly, I'm not sure how much difference it's going to make fundamentally, like limiting your upgrades to your level. Now, I'm nowhere near that anyway, and I don't have much capacity to upgrade just in terms of currency. It's becoming dawn now. It's 4:18 AM. Alright, so let's think about this. I've completed job upgrade you. Yay. Anything I specifically want to do right now? Plenty of cyber psychos, but I mean, my intention is to start on with Phantom Liberty. I don't have anything specifically I want to do that I hadn't done in my original playthrough. Where the hell did my bike go? Did I come at a different point? No, it's over here. I went the wrong way. Yeah. Bit of a recap. That might be a... Oh, Judy's texting me. I think I've seen this one. Yes. No, I've done this. But I'll redo it. Judy has sent me another image of the brain dance, which, as I said before, it still does look really cool. It's not bad. Also, I like the new AI UI they've got for the messages. It's a bit more responsive. Glad you like it. Dunno, I like it. Maybe I'll frame it and hang it up on the wall. Defo, I'd love one. Defo is definitely not a word I'd use unironically. Alright, send it over when it's ready. I don't think I ever got that. Okie dokes, don't want to keep you. Catch you later. Alright, Judy. She's still there. By the way, I got this message when I loaded in as well. Body count lottery. Congratulations, you're a winner. This sounds like spam for me. To me. Oh, hang on. No, I think this is the pre-order bonus because I did pre-order this game once the reviews had been released. I think I'm definitely going to accept it because I don't think it's actually a scam. Of course, in real life, I would never accept. If I got something like this, I'd ignore it immediately. Well, I totally did pick a number. Can't believe I won. So let's pick this up. I actually like the look of that car. Ship to your address. Yeah, it's right there. You know what? Let's grab it. Oh, look, it's put it on the other side of the frickin' road. Self-driving AI bullshit. Ow. Why are you parked so far away? See, this is why you don't... Oh, excuse me. This is why you don't order cars from those kind of lottery things. There's always something wrong with them, and clearly the self-driving AI is absolutely balked. But it does look kind of sweet. Careful. Alright. Oh. I gotta get used to driving again. I'm still a bit rusty there. I think there's nothing else for it. I've got nothing specific or new I want to do at the moment. I mean, I could do some gigs and stuff, but I think I'd just be wasting time. There's another tarot card, by the way, in Dogtown. I didn't actually check that. Let's have a look at that. I've got a few missing. 4 new tarot cards that will presumably indicate possible endings, as these ones did. So yeah, let's head to Dogtown and let's get started with Phantom Liberty, the actual expansion. Oh, hang on. GPS hasn't updated. No, there it is. The frame rate does tend to drop if you're popping in and out of menus a lot. You know what? This is squirrely. Oh, it's drifting to the right, I think. No, I'm sorry. I don't want to give up this car, but look at that. It's drifting to the right on its own for some reason. I want my bike back. Besides, it's difficult enough to drive in low frame rate whilst having quite such a wide collision zone, so let's just use the bike. We can weave in and out of traffic better. So as a recap, I am playing a character. My V is supposed to be a professional merc. She doesn't mess around too much. She gets jobs done as she's been asked them. She doesn't. She's a little sarky. She's also not a fan of Johnny Silverhand. I was less than charmed by him. I like him as a character a lot, but she's also not a very good driver. I gotta stop turning into cars on intersections like that. Yeah, Silverhand is fun as a character, but he is a massive screaming dickhead, quite frankly. Ultimately, my decision is to get Johnny Silverhand out of my head, and I still want to survive. I didn't get that opportunity, really. I mean, it was kind of up in the air. I ended up with I've forgotten what it was called, the Aldecaldo's endings. And it was a little disappointing that, well, it didn't really seem to save V, which is what I was kind of hoping to do. So my objectives are still to get Johnny Silverhand out of my head one way or the other. Whether that kills him or not is neither here nor there for me. I'd definitely not be sad to see him go. I'm also taking... well, I'm very much skeptical of Arasaka. I'm not taking any of their word for it, so... And I don't have any broader political views in this game. I try to keep out of the squabbles both within and against the corporations. You know, V's focused on one thing, herself. Anything that doesn't advance that cause is frankly pointless. Welcome back to Pacifica. This is where you want me to get started. Let's see where this goes. This area doesn't look very big for a substantial hours-long expansion, so I'm curious. Very curious to see. Oh, there's a lot of police around here. There's a tarot card here. I should probably look into that one. Yeah, see, the menus get really... Sometimes, only occasionally, do they get really low frame rate. Oh. Let's just pull over. I'll tell you what, there's a parking lot right here. Oh. Let's just park here. Probably shouldn't leave my bike in this ruin of a car park, but that's what I'm doing now. Who?
Let her go.
Listen to your partner. Talking a lot of sense.
You know what? Fuck your zone. Fuck your...
Our hands are tied. Don't let it get to you. Come on.
NCPD doesn't go into Dogtown. And whoever these guys are, they are, by the way, switch to data, Barghest Sergeant. No, the person, thank you. Another sergeant. Combat stim and flashbangs. Alright, I suppose I can walk in, you're not going to stop me. I'm going to go check out this tarot card. They're all holding guns, but I've also got guns. They're not actively hostile, are they? Security turret? It's a big gang area, I'm not entirely sure I'm welcome here. Oh, crap, here we go again. We're still dying, by the way, that hasn't changed. The idea, I believe, of this mission, this expansion is to find a way around it. We've got the King of Cups tarot card. Minor Arcana. Not Major Arcana, different type of tarot card. New job tomorrow never knows. Let's have a look at that. What is that? Find all tarot graffiti in Dogtown. So, another bunch of mystery murals, huh? Let me read your future. You're walking down some street in Watson. You see a shop, Misty's Esoterica. There's a chick inside. See her spewing some mumbo-jumbo theories about what your special third eye managed to spy. You know, I got a real knack for this fortune-telling stuff. Okay. Look for Songbird. Do I know what I'm looking for in someone called Songbird? I mean, I've played BioShock Infinite, so I'm expecting a giant winged mech. We got a guy with a skull over his head. Barghest Warrior. He's quite high level. By the way, I bumped the game up to hard now. I feel like I'm capable of dealing with that. We'll hope I don't embarrass myself too much. Bree Whitney. You've got a name, so I'll talk to you. That's how RPGs work. No, you just happen to have a name. I'm looking for the green circles on the mini-map, but I don't think it's going to be there. You. No, NC resident. And again. Oh, not good. Oh, I'm having a seizure. No, system breach detected. Hello, Johnny. By the way, you're still in this.
What the? God, it's like someone shoved my head in the face.
You're gonna be okay. Breathe deep.
That'd be you, right?
10. Recite a mantra. Whatever brings calm.
Is this something... Do you know about this? Do you know what's happening to me?
Your nervous system took a big hit. Broke down. Racing heart. Cold sweat. It'll pass.
The hell are you doing to me? Let's blame Songbird. Not sure if that's rational, but sometimes I like blaming people. She seems to be helping us.
It's a helping hand.
What are you doing to me? So you are actually doing this? Are you responsible?
I know about the bomb ticking in your head. If I could disarm it now, I would in a heartbeat. You'll feel
Why?
better any second now.
V, something stinks here. Think she's fucking with the Relic. How
You'd say that like it's a bad thing. Oh, she can see you.
Johnny. But don't you fret. They're both safe.
No,
Now-
fuck
Both
off.
of us on the biochip protocol at once can trigger
That's
shots
new.
for me, like you just
Both of us on the biochip. You're hijacking the Relic.
For your safety, for V's safety.
Did you just shut down Johnny?
Had to mute him for now.
Muted.
He hears you fine. Just can't talk back.
How long can you keep that? I literally can't express to you the value of that ability. I'm guessing you're a netrunner.
I'm on your
Starting
side,
to
V.
put 2 and 2 together.
Obviously.
You gotta be a net runner. Damn good one at that.
Guilt is charged. Hopped on the Relic's cognitive protocol to dial in. I see and hear what you do.
So you know about Johnny?
Just
You
now,
can see
I'm
him?
on board Space Force 1. Sitting right across from Rosalind Myers.
You're not here, obviously.
President of the new United States of America.
Nice.
The president. Fuck. No,
And I thought dealing with Arasaka would be a problem. Now I've drawn
serious.
attention from the
Yes.
White House.
The plane's been hacked. Trajectory set for Night City. They'll bring us down to Dogtown soon. Our comms are down, most likely jammed. The Relic was my only option.
How did you even know about it? Washington's under military
Right now,
control.
you're
That
our
chip
one
is
contact on the
Arasaka.
ground.
I'm your contact. Well, you don't know that. You're kind of trusting me irrationally, especially with the president's life.
Understand how serious this is?
So you're really with the president.
telling me the in-U.S. president, Rosalind Myers, is there with you?
Sitting right across from me. She knows the situation. Waiting for your yes.
Well, what if I said no? I don't think I could tell the president of the United States to fuck off. Night City isn't in the NUSA, so she's not going to be welcome here, obviously. So you can't unhack the plane, given that you're able to talk with my relic. You can't fix what's going on with the plane.
Plane got hacked, right? You're a runner. Can't override?
I could. All I need is 24 hours, the right setup, and a bottomless pot of coffee. None of that's available just now.
Well, damn. Okay. This is some heavy shit.
Heavy shit. Am I really your one contact?
You're my last and only hope.
Okay,
The
Princess
President's
Leia.
life, her safety, that's your top priority.
Is it?
She'll survive the landing. Dogtown, not so sure. You'll need to get her out of the plane.
I don't trust the NUSA much either, if I'm being frank here. So are you expecting any company at the landing site? I suppose I've got no option but to trust her. She knows too much. Obviously, she's not... If she wanted to kill me, I reckon she could. So, if you're expecting company at the landing site, let me know.
Anyone else? Specifically? Meaning, you expecting company?
Kurt Hansen, Dogtown's commander-in-chief.
The Warlord.
Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. He couldn't have netjacked the plane on his own.
Not least of which because
meaning
she's the
Washington
president
solved the
and...
whole problem. That one will need solving later.
Oh, good. Okay, so... This is getting, This is becoming an actual international issue. Mentioned you could help me.
Said you could help me. That the plain truth?
That's what I'm worried about.
Just got a taste of my abilities, I believe. There's more.
Well, trust is a rare
I
commodity,
can
but...
cure you. Once and for all.
Uh-huh. Which is what... What was her name? Shit. Alt Cunningham said, and she couldn't really, so... I would love to believe you.
Can't know how much I'd really love to believe you, but...
I know, V. You've hit a dead end. Nowhere to turn. Been there. Believe me.
Have you?
Consider this, an advance. Your relic's crowded with clusters of corrupted data. I'm done with that. Making room for stuff that'll actually be handy.
Such as?
Some pre-militech combat stuff. It's just lying around, gathering dust.
Well, you'd have it. And I can't tell her it's decent soft. Apparently I can feel my fingertips tingling, and I've got some relic points which I've got to spend.
Feel it tingling in my fingertips. Kinda nice, actually.
Oh, it goes a lot further than tingling, trust me.
Okay.
Now listen, what I gave you is a skeleton soft, but the firmware's fancy. It'll learn, grow with you. It'll improve if you feed it data.
Not unlike the relic.
Combat analyses, logs of legendary ops. Shit that make the NCPD piss its boots. Look around Dogtown.
Gotta get there first.
Main entrance is a no-go. You don't have an entry pass, and I don't have time to produce a fake.
So there's a side entrance somewhere. Yes.
We really don't need anyone spotting you, scanning you.
Fine, lead the way.
Guess so. After you.
I'll be right beside you, as much as I can.
So you're my new Johnny Silverhand. Well, I prefer her to Johnny's
Garage.
whining.
There, past the fence. See it? Smugglers used to use it. Now it's your turn. Try to sneak in. Maybe distract the guards. I don't know, something.
Okay, well, try not to get into a firefight, because that's probably not the best idea. Alright, I'm gonna do some stealth now, which was never my strong suit. But weirdly, something I did quite a lot. Alright, first things first. Same as usual. Let's ping the system and see what's around. Information is going to be my primary weapon. First things first, this guy needs to go in this bin. Shit, actually, this might not be... I think that guy's looking at me. Let's tag people, by the way. Now, if I can get into a camera system, I've been rethinking my decision to use cameras. There is also a shard here I've got to grab. Come on. Yeah, you almost saw me. It's alright. I don't think I'm in too much danger. I'm waiting for you to turn around. Grab this guy and tagged. Alright, I think I'm clear. Let's quickly nab this one. I can only kill and hide body. So they got rid of takedown and hide body because it doesn't matter so much. I think it's partly down to the confusion of whether or not they can come out if you only take down and hide body. Now, I know he's not coming out of there. Border guard report. Right. Is there a camera network around here? I could do with some eyes. Let's do another ping. No. No camera network, just people. My way in is behind there. I can distract this guy. I've got another person over there. What I want to do... We got more... We got another person over here. If I can just get... these guys properly scanned and pinged up. Nope. Okay, I'm suddenly in an awkward position. You. Back off. Keep him behind those blocks. Let's get you in here. Alright, stay wide. I think I can avoid having to go through this guy. He's got a very wide ability to see. Wider than I remember. Okay, crawl under. Maybe don't. I wouldn't have made that much noise.
Great. Now in you go. Look for
They didn't hear it.
point. Jack in that.
I would have just quietly slipped under. I wouldn't necessarily have clicked the door closed. That's just going to attract attention, surely. There's nothing around here. Alright, we're in the back way. We're inside. We're approaching the inside of Dogtown. Let's hope they don't expect... or they don't keep records of who's actually inside.
Look for a way down.
We can see that. Is there another way? Well, let's have a look at this box. I can walk now. A smart pistol. Never really liked smart weapons in this game. Leather bracelet. I think this is junk, right? But it's worth something. Now, actually, before I forget, let's... just in case I need it, let's have a silenced pistol prepared. Have I got them? That might be useful. I'm going to put pinpoint mod on this basically silenced weapon. That way I can, if someone gets in my way, I can pop them nice and quiet. Metal sheet, move. Hope this doesn't make too much noise. Or just toss it, you know. Not the most subtle person in the world, this V person.
Anything, you'll find a power source inside.
Alright. Looking for an access point. Anything else around here I should know about? Some stuff up there. Quite murky in here. We've got a map. Underground parking garage. Sites marked as cleared. Alright. A lot of Dogtown might be underground. That might be why it looks so small on the map, but it's actually more extensive. A lot more vertical. We've got special threat neutralization unit instructions. I'll look into those shards. I may read them out loud this time. I saw something. There, we got a control panel.
Got an access point, but
No power. So you want me to...
restore it.
Yeah, reroute.
Can be of any use to you.
Well, over here seems like the obvious way to go. I saw something on the mini-map briefly, but it might be below me. Generator. Finish that scan. Just turn it on. Is there anything else around here I should check before I possibly do something that might require me to get out of dodge real quick? Got some grappling gloves that is junk. I don't have that upgrade that automatically disassembled junk, which is really annoying. I'm going to have to do that manually. Alright.
Turn something on.
Nice, V. Exactly what we need.
It might attract attention. Alright. Let's jack into the access point.
Hey, we're up.
Perfect. Breaching systems now.
Oh, you're going to handle this. Fair enough. It's probably a good idea.
Ancient, no, proto-ancient protocols. Largely corrupted data.
Proto-ancient.
Need to ping one of our SATs. Let's see which active Dogtown network links to this infrastructure.
The city was founded, I think,
And putting in a back door.
in the 1980s.
Ready to roll.
So I don't think there's going to be any tech anywhere around here before that.
To the garage from there.
So when you say proto-ancient, are you talking 20th century shit?
Okay, Relic act first, then you slap the muzzle on Johnny, and now you bring some pile of scrap metal back to life.
Very impressive.
Serious trickery. Oh, who taught you?
B, I'm an NUS intelligence analyst. Trained under the best peeps in the biz. And they took me on because around age 13, I got the local Ripper to sell me a beatable deck. Barely left an end since. I got
you're
the rest is history.
you're going to be a dweller, aren't you?
Feeling story's incomplete. Likely longer, more twisted.
Yeah, people that become government agents. Just on a whim like that. Johnny is not going to like us trusting this government agent. I don't think he's a fan of the NUSA.
But I gotta ask. Compeki Plaza heist. Why?
Felt like it. I don't really think she wants to talk about it.
Lots of different reasons.
Uh-huh. Like?
Look, no offense, but
You don't feel like talking about it.
Not really.
Regret it?
read the room, Songbird.
I've said this before, I think V's a little shut up, especially around people she doesn't know very well. Takes time to open up.